You're in it. We're here. So Catherine, open the packet.
Okay, so inside the packet was a trivia QR code, the clue answers QR code, the sealed clues, our bibs, a bag to seal our phones in, 4 pins, a pencil, and an eraser.
Thank you for being here with me tonight. It's gonna be fun. Are you ready? Goofy, this is your 29th event. You look great. You look great. It's amazing. We thank you. Tonight you're a little mystical, and we love that about you.
Our team was so excited to be part of the 29th Goofy's Mystery Tour event in 2023. We were so excited to see Goofy. He came out to explain the rules and get trivia started.
We just finished trivia, and I think we felt pretty good about it. Yeah, we had like 75 questions and 31 minutes to get to the extra 1 minute for us to put on our name and our team number. And pretty good. And, we're going to review the trivia later. Okay.
To solve the puzzle, don't worry, you can skip it. You don't have to do all 12. You're just going to miss that other final mystery piece, so it might make it a little bit more difficult to solve the final mystery. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Following trivia, they gave more information on the clues, and we had a countdown, and then we opened our clue packets. There were 12 clues, the final mystery clue, and 3 bonus clues. 4 of the 12 clues were purely activity clues, and 8 were paper, but even the paper clues you had to go find a volunteer and show them that you completed the clue in order to get the final clue answer. So we spent the first hour in the theater working on our paper clues, and then we headed out.
Let's go. We're just gonna head out and do the ones that we at least have solved, and then there were 2 that we didn't really finish, but for the most part, we're doing good. So you have the done ones. Knights of the Shadow Realm.
I feel like I'm in a Monty Python movie.
I'm Oz, the King of the Britons.
Oh, wow. Good to meet you. These don't look familiar to me at all.
These are like
Where's the general?
As you can see, we struggled a little bit coming out of the theater, trying to figure out which volunteers correlated with which clue, but once we got the hang of it, it was pretty straightforward. We showed the volunteers that we had finished the clue, they would give us the final word to enter into the game app, and then we'd go and find the next volunteer.
Okay, where are we going, Maggie? So there's another one around the corner on the right. Any more that are just, yep. Is it this one? Yeah. So we're waiting in line because the fortune tellers have a long line right now. We have solved or done 3 so far.
This one, the moon. So listen carefully. How much is admission to the Walt Disney Family Museum in Burbank? $15, $20, $25, or it's complimentary admission?
The Family Museum's not in Burbank.
Are you questioning my question?
Yes.
Yeah, it was the city of San Francisco.
It's in San Francisco, we're sure.
Are you telling me that my misinformation is misfortune?
Yay for shady characters, except this time it was misfortunes.
We have aliens, the cosmic one. This one?
Alright, so this clue had a bit of a line, but once we got through it, it was the bartender's clue. And the trick behind the clue was really cool, but the instructions were a little confusing, but we eventually learned that we had to look through glasses, some filled with water, some not, to look at arrows pointing left or right to indicate which column the ingredient should come from for each of them. The only problem was that a few of the symbols were off and that the instructions were a little unclear at times.
Where's the header? Man.
A lot of you guys now have started to work this, but so let me see.
So clue number 5 was Madame Serena Knows All, and it didn't seem that hard, but we needed the volunteers' help for this one, so we're really glad that they were able to provide the help once we found them.
All right. So it is not perfect, but don't you worry, they are happy enough to let me take their photograph right now. So
Bless this volunteer, because we probably had this one a little bit off. One of the clues was written a little confusingly, but it was very nice of the ghosts to forgive us and let us keep going. We were admiring the volunteer's camera here. So this was our last clue that we worked on. We solved 11 of the 12 clues, and we were like, hey, we can work on the final mystery. Unfortunately, we did not solve the final mystery in the 1 or so minute remaining, but here we are scrambling to try and figure it out very quickly.
With a total of 1,060 points.
Who would have guessed?
Team number 002.
So, in a shocking twist, there were 2 first-place teams that had the exact same score and guessed the exact same tiebreaker. So, they are presenting the second first-place team, and that was the first time in Goofy's history that had happened, so it was pretty cool. But yeah, it was a great event, and this is the end of the night.